What is up, guys? Shadowgale back up in here, and yes, I have brought the face cam back, and you might have noticed some differences, but that's going to be only temporary. However, I am going to be fulfilling my promise of getting all of the cards that I have gathered up till now shown. As you can see, I have made basically a deck for each of the different types, whether it be our extra deck like Links and Synchros, the traps and spells I'll have to read off on their own for each one because we have so many, but I have also, you know, the different ones from psychics, fairies, winged beasts, spellcasters, and so on. So I'm gonna go through each one of these. That way you can actually see which cards are part of which which cards we have of each type, and then we'll follow at the end with the spells and traps because those are going to be the longest. However, this is all in preparation for your guys making the next deck that I'll be playing. Okay, so there's a lot in here. This is gonna take a moment, so bear with me, and let's just get straight to the warriors. All right, so also as a reminder, I did not include any of the normal monsters of each type unless they had some kind of relevance or were able to, you know, that they were actually good normal monsters. So, for instance, Sparkman, Elemental Hero Sparkman is the first one we have. Then Armed Ninja, Stinging Swordsman, Heroic Challenger Clasped Sword, Vengeful Shinobi, Gagaga Clerk, Element Saber Makani, 2-for-1 Team, Dark Scorpion Cliff the Trap Remover, Fire Trooper. We have 2 copies of Junk Forward, Junk Defender, Legendary 6 Samurai Shinai, Zubababa Buster, Kakamucha Knight, Balan Boxer Rib Gardna, Goki Twist Cobra, Secret 6 Samurai Hatsume, Element Saber Nalu, Element Saber Malo, the Phantom Knights of Stained Greaves, Rocket Warrior, Goblin Attack Force, Mystic Swordsman Level 4, Mid Shield Gardna, 6 Samurai Iroh, the Element Hero Prisma, Twin Shield Defender, Kunoichi, Kwakimeru War Arms, Power Breaker, 2 copies of Legendary 6 Sam Kizan, Aqua Armor Ninja, Masked Ninja Ibisu, Upstart Golden Ninja, Heroic Challenger Spartan, Noble Knight Gualshavad, Dododo Witch, Balan Boxer Shadow, Arnis the Empowered Warrior, Numeral Hunter, Satellar Knight Sirius, Twilight Ninja Shinjetsu, Goki Suplex, Secret 6 Samurai Doji, Sky Striker Rhea, Infernoble Knight Oliver, 2 copies of Gaia the Fierce Knight Origin, 1 copy Warrock Fortia, Imperial Bower, Gemini's Lord Gull Knight, Rose Shaman, Noble Knight Ichitar, 2 copies of Warrock Orpus, Laval Lance Lord, Todoroki the Earth Bolt Star, Element Hero Blade Edge, Puppet King, UA Dreadnought Dunker, Senko the Skybolt Star, Vision Hero Witch Raider, Legendary Knight Critias, Flower Cardian Zebra Grass, Galaxy Brave, and then Sumoha Kutsunagi the Lord of Swords. These are all the warriors that I have, and I'm going to be doing this for each of them. So, yeah. That's for basically the warriors. There were some normals that I didn't include because they just weren't even relevant to the point. If you guys wanted to see me do a list for all the normal monsters that we have that I didn't really put in because they weren't really that good. Let me know in the comments below. Alright, next one. Now we're on to the Beast Warriors. Each one is also not having as much. Beaver Warrior. I did leave this in for some of my friends back where I used to live. Cat's Ear Tribe. Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu. Man Beast of Ares. Performapal Corn. Mother Grizzly. Cybernetic Cyclopean. Gladiator Beast Laquari. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Snake. Vivid Knight. Lunalite Blue Cat. Performapal Hand Samuraiger. Lunalite Emerald Bird. Lunalite Yellow Marten. Commander Gotham's Swordmaster. And then Jawsman. These are all for the Beast Warriors. On to the next one. Now we're on to the Spellcasters. We got Spell Recycler. Grandpa Demito. Dark Eyes Illusionist. Witch Doctor of Chaos. Miracle Flipper. Argenix Overseer. Extra Veiler. Magical Undertaker. Eidos the Underworld Squire. Magician's Robe, and we have 2 of these. Disciple of Nephthys. Ancient Lamp. Win the Wind Charmer. Gravekeeper's Recruiter. Galaxy Mirror Sage. Crusadia Reclusia. Magical Broker. Witch of the Black Forest. 2 copies of Lord of D, though I'm pretty sure one of... Actually, I think these might not be available. I can't remember. Oh, well. Toon Gemini Elf. Gravekeeper's Spy. Gravekeeper's Assailant. Skilled White Magician. Gravekeeper's Commandant. Witch of the Black Rose. Magidog. Dance Princess of the Ice Barrier. Gravekeeper's Ambusher. Shadal Dragon. Shadal Hound. Gagaga Mancer. We have 2 of these. Performage Trick Clown. Galaxy Cleric. Gravekeeper's Spiritualist. Millennium Seeker. Chow Sai the Ghost Stopper. Chronicle Sorceress. Witchcrafter Adele, and we also have 3 copies of this card, surprisingly. Fortune Fairy Anne. Win the Wind Charmer. Delg the Dark Monarch. Medium of the Ice Barrier. Arcanite Magician Assault Mode. And then the legendary Exodia Incarnate. We have yet to get any of the legs for this card, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we have nothing to get from those. So, I'm also going to say this now. Any card you guys mention in the comments below, I will do my best to put in. If we end up going over 60, I will cut cards as I see fit. If we don't even get up to 40 cards, then I will have to fill in the gaps. Also, extra deck, if the extra deck's not filled out as well, I'll also have to fill that up as well. And just a quick reminder for those who are actually going to be doing this, and this is all going to be in the comments below. I will read your comments. I'll be going through every single one of them. So if you want a card in there, you better let me know. Alright, now onto the dragons. We got Rabid Dragon. I left this one in here, even though it's normal, because it's got really amazing stats. Yeah, just put that up there. The White Stone of Legend. Stardust Jialong. The Black Stone of Legend. Guard Dragon Promenesis. Hold on. Yeah, that is available. Overflow Dragon. Decoy Dragon. Magna Drago. Dragoonity Eccles. Dweller in the Depths. Trigon. Influence Dragon. Cyberdark Claw. Dragoonity Guizarm. Attachment Cybern. Spirit Ryu. Infernal Dragon. Vanguard of the Dragon. Heretic Dragon of Gebeb. Gateway Dragon. Rocket Caliber. Heretic Dragon of Su. Kabuki Dragon. Manga Ryuran. Diabolos, King of the Abyss. Heretic Dragon of Asar. Dragon Maid Nudyar. Odd Eyes Wizard Dragon. Tyrant Dragon. Heretic Dragon of Sutek. Albion, the Shrouded Dragon. And finally, Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. That's all for the dragon monsters that I have. Alright, on to the next. On to the zombies, alright? We have a lot less than the other ones. Vendread Core. Vendread Anima. Shiranori Swordmaster. TG Metal Skeleton. Ghostrick Jingshi. 3 copies of Ghostrick Ghoul. Yeah, we didn't miss any. Shafu the Wheeled Mayakashi. Vampire Ghost. Return Zombie. 2 copies of Reborn Zombie. Shiranui Spirit Master. Shiranui Samurai. Vendread Revenants. Vampire Lord. Ghost Lancer the Underworld Spearman. Vampire Grimson. Yasha the Skeletal Mayakashi. Dark Dust Spirit. And then Goka the Pyre of Malice. Shout out to the original playthrough I tried doing of this Masochist series. Alright, on next. Now we're on to the beasts. Big Koala. I like the card. And he's big. That's why I put him in here. Alright. Test Ape. That's for Gladiator Beasts. The Fabled Nozuchi. We have 2 copies of Uni-Horned Familiar. 1 Wind-Up Kitten. 2 copies of Dark Garnix the Cubic Beast. Raiko, the Twilight Sworn Fighter. Tri-Brigade Kits. Constellar Sheraton. Performapal Hippo. Pandemonium Watchbear. Guild Fakes of the Nordic Beasts. Gladiator Beast Tigurius. Heraldic Beast Leo. Hanazumi Hanabi. And Yosenju Misak. That's all for the beasts. Next one. Now we have the winged beast. And I know some of you were excited for these because of certain cards I pulled, namely Win the Wind Charmer. But first, let's go through them. Harpy Girl. Because there is a Harpy archetype, I decided to include it. Blackwing Jetstream, the Blue Sky. Mist Valley Windmaster. Gusto Griffin. Caligo Claw Crow. Seamorg, Bird of Bringing. Neospatian Air Hummingbird. Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind. Blackwing Kalute the Moon Shadow. Blackwing Gladius the Midnight Sun. Seamorg, Bird of Calamity. Firebird. Blackwing Kochi the Daybreak. Gladiator Beast Lanista. Raid Raptor Booster Strix. Dragoonity Legatus. Blackwing Boreas the Sharp. Sagitta Maverick for Hire. Phoenix Beast Garuda. And finally, Dark Seamorg. That's all for Wing Beasts. Let's go to the next one. We're now onto the machines, and we have a lot of these ones compared to some of the others. So, we have Turbo Synchron. Morphtronic Vacuumin. Needle Soldier. Morphtronic Lantron. Mecha Phantom Beast Warbleron. Morphtronic Smartphone. Darton the Mechanical Monstrosity. Quillbolt Hedgehog. Lefty Driver. Not to be confused with Righty Driver. Morphtronic Remoten. Morphtronic Scopin. Gen X Ally Changer. Mecha Phantom Beast Hamstrat. Super Heavy Samurai Flutist. Amphibious Boogroth MK3. Green Gadget. Victory Viper XX03. Gen X Neutron. Hyper Synchron. Falchion Beta. I'm pretty sure it's Beta. Yeah, it's pretty sure it's Beta. R Gen X Accelerator. Bio Falcon. Vylon Pentachloro. Geargia Accelerator. Cyberjagon Dry. Express Train Trolley Ollie. Silver Gadget. Mecha Phantom Beast Rayton. Gimmick Puppet Terra Baby. Cyber Dragon. Metal Shooter. Sphere of Chaos. Solar Wind Jammer. Mecha Sea Dragon Placion. Gadget Hauler. Scrap Breaker. Constellar Antares. Cosmo Landwalker. Gizmek Makami, the Ferocious Fanged Fortress. Cypher Biplane. Rescue Ace Fire Attacker, and we have 2 copies of this card. Mechanical Hound. Cyber Dinosaur. Toon Barrel Dragon. Gimmick Puppet Twilight Joker. Gimmick Puppet Shadow Feeler. Super Anti-Kaiju War Machine Mecha Dogaron! Love it. World Legacy World Lance. 2 copies of Machina Air Raider. Jizukuru the Star-Destroying Kaiju. And finally, Meteor Rush Monocroid. These are all for the machines that we have. Quite a lot of them, to be honest. And let's get on to the next one. Now we're with the Fiends, and we have a lot of these ones too. Okay, let's start reading. Renge, Gatekeeper of the Dark World. Sinister Sprocket. Yellow Duston. Ghostrick Jack Frost. V-Jam, the Cubic Seed. Morph King Stygie Gel. Needleball. Grand Tactician of Dark World. Malicivorous Fork. Yes. Umbral Horror Ghost. Bro, Huntsman of Dark World. Blast Asmodean. Cloudian Poison Cloud. Dark Resonator. Magical King Moonstar. Crash Bug X. Rubik Malabranche of the Burning Abyss. Magical Musketeer Duck. Terrifying Toddler of Torment. Unchained Twins Rakia. Infernity Conjurer. Cruel. Malice Doll of Demise. Prometheus King of the Shadows. Laraj the God of Archery. Votus. Mad Archfiend. Fabled Galabas. Earthbound Linewalker. Steel Swarm Caller. Edge Imp Frightfuloid. Mechanical Arcfiend. Dino Sewing. Infernity Patriarch. DD Baphomet. And we do actually have 2 copies of this one. The Magical Musketeer Calamity. Golden Hair, the newest Plunder Patrol. Magnificent Magiki Maftil. Salamander Catalyzer. Mephist the Infernal General. Curry Babylon. Dragon Seeker. Toon Summoned Skull. Caius the Shadow Monarch. Brain Golem. Steel Swarm Moth. Archfiend Commander. DDD Dragon King Pendragon. Infernoid Atondel. And then Ultimate Obedient Fiend. We're heading on to the fairies now, and not as many as the others, but we're good on these. We have a good amount. Protective Soul Aelin. Freya, Spirit of Victory. Angel 1. Red Nova. The Agent of Life, Neptune. Trickstar Lilybell. Dark Rose Fairy, and we have 2 of this card. Couple of Aces. Spirit of the Breeze. Fairy Guardian. The Agent of Force, Mars. Banisher of the Radiance. Prediction Princess, Astra Morgan. The Weather Painter, Thunder. Valkyrie Chariot. 2 copies of the Agent of Destruction, Venus. Dancing Fairy. Barrier Statue of the Heavens. Zeradius, Herald of Heaven. Honest. Arcana Force 1, the Magician. The Agent of Miracles, Jupiter. Star Seraph Scale. Fluffle Leo. Tethys, Goddess of Light. Artifact Fail Not. The Agent of Entropy, Uranus. Yes. Valkyrie Zweit. The Agent of Judgment, Saturn. Valkyrie Brunhild. Matthian the Time Lord. And 3 copies of Zaphion the Time Lord. Along with the last one, 2 copies of Sadion the Time Lord. Fairies are done. Next one. With the insects, we have Kubagata Alpha. Pretty sure it's Alpha. B-List Soldier. Shiny Black Sea. Dark Spider. Bombardment Beetle. Insector Ladybug. Cocoon of Evolution. Warm Worm. Battle Wasp, Twinbow the Attacker. Pinch Hopper. Cross Sword Beetle. Naturia Spiderfang. Naturia Dragonfly. Moonlit Papillon. Performapal Bow Hopper. Nobleman Eater Bug. Confronting the Sea. Scary Moth. Rain Crusher. And leaving that to Godarla the Mystery Dust Kaiju as the last of our insects. For dinosaurs, we have 2 copies of Dino Wrestler Marshall Ampello. 1 Carbonodon. Whoop. Come on, hit it. There we go. Element Saurus. Destroyosaurus. Evil Swarm Salamandra. Gladiator Beast Spartacus. And 2 copies of Galaxy Tyranno. Makes me wish we had Rex. Now onto the reptiles. Venom Cobra. Worm Opera. Cobraman Sakuzi. Alien Mars. Alien Dog. Evoltile Westlow. Alien Skull. Alien Hunter. Reptilian Scylla. Kagetokage. I can say it again. Worm Illidan. Awakening of the Possessed Gagigobite. Or Gagigobite. Worm Aerokin. Destruction Cyclone. And finally, Wicked Acolyte Chalam Sabak. And now we have some fish. Not very many though. Mermaid Shark. TG Drillfish. Schiff, Fairy of the Goatee. Flyfang. Shark Stickers. Scrap Shark. Double Shark. And finally, Thousand Eyes Jellyfish. Now we're on to the Sea Serpents, and we only have 5 of these. Deep Sea Sentry. Lost Blue Breaker. Ocean Dragon Lord Kairushin. Mermail Abyss Lead. And Danger Ogopogo. Now we're with the Aquas. We have Cannonball Spear Shellfish. Then we have Flip Flop Frog. Aquactress Guppy. Gradle Slime Jr. Mermail Abyss Lind. Gora Turtle of Illusion. Cold Enchanter. Gishki Mollusk. 2 copies of Gradle Slime. And finally, Mobius the Mega Monarch. And yeah, we only have 2 copies of Pyro cards. Berlineth the Firestorm Vassal. And then Volcanic Slicer. Yeah, we only have 2 Pyros, which I think is the least amount of cards for any single card type that we have, yeah. Now we have the Thunders. We have Wat Kid, right here. Then we have Wat Lemur. Core of Chaos. Thunder Nyan Nyan. Wat Pheasant. The Calibrator. And Lightning Punisher. For rocks, we have Gemnite Crystal, Aroma Jar, Adamantipator Seeker, Stone Statue of the Aztecs, Moai Interceptor Cannons, Fossil Tusker, Rockstone Warrior, Naturia Cliff, Gem Armadillo, Go Gigas, and finally Shell Knight. That's what we got for the rocks. Next one. Now we have the plants. Shout out to Lord Trent, but we have Trent. Don't know if you'll ever see this. Predaplant Darling Tonia Cobra. 2 copies of Rose Princess. 1 copy of Rose Girl. Homunculus the Alchemic Being. Naturia Pumpkin. 2 copies of Gigaplant. And then finally, Fairy Archer Ingunar. Now we have the Psychics, which we only have 4 of. We have Kamui Hope of Gusto. Mutant GB 88. Time Thief Adjuster. And last but not least, Genomix Fighter. Okay, I was wrong. Pyro has the same amount as our worms do. Sawani, Fire of the Yangzing, and then Lind Bloom. So Pyro and Worms we have the least amount of. Yeah, good to know. Alright, on to the Cybers cards. We don't have many, but we have a few. Salamangrate Mole. Stack Reviver, which we have 2 of, though I think one of them is a part of one of the structure decks. Oh, no, it's not, actually. Okay, it's not. Okay, we're good. Bouncer Lord. Flick Clown. Salamangrate's Wolvie. Mathmech Division. Proxy Horse. And finally, D-Grade Buster. Alright, we've passed all the main types for all the main deck monsters. Now we're going to be focusing on more of the cards that go in extra deck. And Pendulums do count as an extra deck card once they get there, but they're also main decks, so we're going to do them first before we go into our fusions, rituals, and so on and so forth. Rituals are main deck, but you know what I mean. Hollow Halo. First of the Pendulums that we got. Then we have Ignite Cavalier. Fire Opal Head. Mythical Beast Jackal. Predaplant Spider Orchid. Performapal Turn Toad. Performapal Trampolinx. Magispector Cat Nekotmata. Performapal Trumpanda. Performapal Paratrio. Performapal Extra Slinger. Rescue Hamster. Performapal Gold Fang. Clock Arc. Symphonic Warrior DJJ. Acrobatic Magician. Performapal Dag Daggerman. Oaf Dragon Magician. Amorphage Sloth. La Sulfacord Angela. Yeah. Nazuki the Valance Ninja. By the way, this is our only main deck ninja card, by Valance card, just so you know. Performapal Odd Eyes Seer. Parametalphos Metalcaster. And last, DDD Doom King Armageddon. Alright. Pendulums are done. Let's move on to the next one. Going with the ritual cards now, because they are still main deck, but we can't really use them since we don't have any of the spells to use them, really. We do have Megalith Full, Elemental Mistress Dorito, Gishki Cyclone, yes. Paladin of Dark Dragon. Ruin, Angel of Oblivion. Cyber Angel Idaten. Necros of Bryanak. Black Luster Soldier. Finally, Shinato, King of a Higher Plane. Alright, now we're on to the fusions, and we have quite a few of them. Some of them are obviously not playable, but we have the lamp, so I decided to put it in here anyways. We have Roaring Ocean Snake, Steam Gyroid, Evil Hero Lightning Golem. Now we have a Sparkman, but we do not have a Clayman. And even though we have a Prisma, we would still need to have a Clayman. So, Elemental Hero Dark Neos, Dark Magician Girl the Dragon Knight, Lunalite Cat Dancer. This is summonable, actually. This is summonable. Just so you know, we have the Lunalites to be able to summon it, and I know later down I'll be saying that we do have the Lunalite Fusion spell. So, keep that in mind, guys. Dark Paladin. Cyber Twin Dragon. This is also summonable because we have one Cyber Dragon, and then we have the, it was either the Zwei or the Dry. I literally just said it not too long ago, but this can be summonable because we have a means of doing that, but we'll get to that eventually. Elemental Hero Terra Firma. Super Vehicroid Jumbo Drill. Elemental Hero Marine Neos. Masked Hero Divine Wind. Dinostar Power the Mighty Draco Slayer. Masquerade the Blazing Dragon. Contrast Hero Chaos. El Shaddai Anoyotilis. I think that's how it said. Destiny Hero Dominance. And Valance Genesis Grand Duke. Like I said, we only have one Valance main deck monster. If we could just get one more, this would definitely be summonable. It'd be great, but yeah. Alright, so that's all for the fusions. We're going on to synchros next. For the synchros, I actually have more than 20, so I only fit 20 on here, and then I'll go into the next one, which has the others. We have Formula Synchron, Old Entity Cthugua, Crystron Quandax, Laval Duel Slasher, TG Power Gladiator, Assault Blackwing Sohaya the Rainstorm, Crystron Amatrix, Infernoble Knight Captain Roland, the Executor of the Underworld Pluto, Junk Gardner, Stardust Assault Warrior, Battle Wasp Halberd the Charge, Immortal Dragon, Blackwing Armor Master, Lightning Warrior, Shiranui Squire Saga, Dark End Dragon. I know a lot of you are talking about that one. Baxia Brightness of the Yang Zing, Battle Wasp Hama the Conquering Bow, And finally, Chaos Archfiend for this area, because there is still a part 2, which is not much. Shiranui, Squire Saga, Nitro Warrior, and then Exploder Dragon Wing. That's all for we have the synchros. That's all the synchros we got. Next, the Xyz monsters. This is the area I'm kind of hoping will, people will help me with here. Lyrilisk Assembled Nightingale. Number 96, Dark Mist. Battle Cruiser Dianthus. Number 75, Bamboozling Gossip Shadow. Evil Swarm Nightmare. Number 102, Star Seraph Sentry. CXCs, Mequipped Jin and General. Photon Alexandra Queen. We have 2 copies of Super Quantum Mecha Beast Ouroboros. Number 59, Crooked Cook. Zodiac Tiger Mortar. If we even had a single main deck Zodiac, this would be summonable, but we don't. So, number 27, Dreadnought Dreadnoid. Gimmick Puppet Gigantus Doll. ZW Leo Arms. Ice Princess Zerort. Number C69, Heraldry Crest of Horror. Yeah. Number C80, Requiem in Berserk. Super Quantum Mech Beast Magna Liger. 2 copies of Infinitrek Mountain Smasher. And for this one, Springen's Ship Explorer. Alright, for the last bit of XYZ monsters we have, which are still a lot. Heroic Champion Jean Greiper. Number 64, Raunin Raccoon Sandayu. Cat Shark. E. Pearly Happiness. Black Ray Lancer. Number C96, Dark Storm. One-Eyed Skill Gainer. Fairy Cheer Girl. Number 52, Diamond Crab King. Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. Malevolent Sin, number 70, Malevolent Sin. Number 53, Heart Earth. Shark Fortress. Number 25, Force Focus. Raid Raptors Satellite Cannon Falcon. And the last of them, number C9, Chaos Dyson Sphere. With all the Xyz monsters now done, we're onto the links, and we also have a lot of these ones as well. So, Marincis Blue Slug, Sunvine Healer, Proxy Dragon, Link Bumper, X-Crawler Cinephasis, Goki Heal Ogre, Cybers Wicked, Update Jammer, Double-Headed Anger Knuckle, Shinobi Insect Hagakuramino, Ancient Gear Ballista, Proxy F Magician, which we have 2 copies of, by the way, Heavy Metal Foes Amalgam, Lin the Light Charmer Lustrous, G Golem Stubborn Menher, Pit Knight Early, Goki Thunder Ogre, Altergeist Prima Banshee, 2 copies of Teotai Dragon, Orcustrion, which would be an amazing card if we had at least 1 Orcus monster, not gonna lie. And for the last bit of Link monsters we have Talkback Lancer, Gulveg of the Nordic Ascendant, Booster Dragon, Extra Hero Wonder Driver, Restoration Point Guard, Wee Witch's Apprentice, Crusadia Spatha, and Harpy Conductor. Okay guys, so the thing about this right here is we're going to end up doing a lot of spells, and I mean a lot of spells, like no joke. So many spells. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go by the different types of spells first. We're going to start from ritual and then go all the way down to normal, okay? So first, selecting the ritual spells, we have Receipt de Poison, the fish recipe. Then we have Heavy Interlock, Super Soldier Ritual, which, by the way, this is possible to get out the Blackluster Soldier we have. But it has to also exactly equal 8, so it is going to be kind of tough for you to do that. It is possible, but you know. 2 copies of Rebirth of Nephthys, 1 Gishki Photomirror, which we can definitely end up using, and then Revendred Evolution. Now we're going to go over to the quick play spells, which we have quite a bunch of them. And some of them are unavailable, for instance, like the Rush Recklessly, because it came from the Structure deck, and the Silver's Cry. So, just a reminder, we aren't going to be using anything from Structure decks. So, we have Predaprime Fusion, Quick Booster, Cold Feet, Raging Mad Plants, Tie Striker. I know some people were talking about that one. Level Down, 2 copies of Gravity Lash, Elixir of White Destiny, Purely Delicious Memory. We have 1 purely extra deck monster, but no purelies. Melfi Tag, Quick Charger, Photon Generator Unit, Resonator Command, Thunder Force Attack, Destruction Swordsman Fusion, Labyrinth Setup, Awakening of the Crystal Ultimates, Gemini Spark, Mistaken Accusation, Rookie for Hire, Synchro Control, Cunning of the Six Samurai, Runic Golden Droplet. This is not available, this is not available. 2 copies of additional Mirror Level 7. Prankid's Pandemonium, Jar Robber, Magispector Cyclone, UA Turnover Tactics. And yes, we do have a Soul Servant, but no Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl, otherwise I would definitely have been using this. Cosmic Flare, Mystical Wind Typhoon, Battle Tuned, Salamandrate Burning Shell, Bug Signal, Reload, Mysterious Triangle, Vylon Prototype, Magistus Theurgy. Linkbound is not available, and neither is Spool Code. So that is all we have for the quick play spells. Now we have the continuous spells, and this we have a lot of, apparently. Alright, okay. Goddess Skuld's Oracle. This is for Valkyrie. Okay, well. Vision with Eyes of Blue, Pyramid of Wonders, Spellbook Star Hall, Yamanabe Party, yeah, Burning Bamboo Sword, Dream Mirror Phantasms, Non-Spellcasting Area, Aquarium Lighting, A Cell Breeding Device, Frightfur Sanctuary, Stairs of Mail, Resonant Destruction, Tri-Blaze Accelerator, Spirit Message L, Veil of Darkness, Banner of Courage, a Traffic Control, 7, which we only have 1 copy of, but we have 7. Frontline Base, Amazonas Fighting Spirits, Lightsworn Sanctuary, Crystal Tree, Soul Absorption, Burning Land, Sunvine Crossbreed, and we have 3 of these. Then we have Forbidden Dark Contract with the Swamp King, Time Thief Heck, Bubble Barrier, Wave Motion Inferno, Summoning Curse, Ancient Gear Castle, Exosister Carpe Diem, Laralisk Bird Sanctuary, Gladiator Rejection. Scareclaw Defanging. D-Force. Witchcrafter Bystreet. Yosen Whirlwind. Star Pendulum Graph. Battle Royale Mode Joining. Terminal World. Spring of Rebirth. Boot Up Gear Charge. Raid Raptor Nest. Machina Defense Perimeter. Magician's Right Hand. Prank Kids Prank. Domino Effects. Blaze Accelerator. And finally, Ancient Warriors Saga 3 visits for the last of our continuous spells. Now we have the equip spells, and there's a bunch of good ones in this. There's a bunch of them. We have 7 completed. Ritual Weapon. Legendary Sword. Vicious Claw. Galaxy Zero. Shooting Starbow Ciel. Axe of Despair. Sword of Dark Rites. Metal Silver Armor. Violet Crystal. Spirit Burner. Beast Fangs. Morphtronic Rusty Engine. Necklace of Command. Gagaga Revenge. Silver Wing. One Shot Wand. Parasomnia Pillow. Symbols of Duty. Echibio Drakmorn. Power Pickaxe. Vylon Segment. Gravity Axe Grau. Favorite Hero. Makanko Reflection Rondo. Fairy Meteor Crush. Moon Mirror Shield. Mystical Moon. Sacrifice. And finally, Bashing Shield. That's all for the equip spells. Now we're on to the last 2 kinds that we have. Field spells. And this is a reason why I said all of the fusion monsters are available. Namely, because of one we're going to come up with. The Grand Spellbook Tower. Gear Town, which we can use with the Ancient Gear link we have. But we would need more Ancient Gears to make it more viable. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Neo Space. Oh, hold on. I gotta pull that up. Okay. Then we gotta pull this one up. Sorry. Neo Space. Sorry. Ogdoadic Origin. Augmented Heraldry. 2 copies of Bead Trooper Formation. 1 UA Stadium. Magical Meltdown. Marincess Battle Ocean. Whoa. No. Dual Taining. Realm of Danger. Fire Fortress atop Liang Peak. Divine Wind of Mist Valley. Despia Theater of the Branded. This here is a fusion spell that we can use. It's a field spell, but we can use it to fuse any level 8 or higher fusion monster from an extra deck using from hand or field. It's very good. It's good. So yeah. And then these other 2 that we have here are part of the structure deck, so we can't use them. So that is it for the field spells. And now we're on to the big one, where we have the normal spells. And there are those which we can use and those which we can't. So, starting off, Toon Rollback. Abyss Script Dramatic Story. Invocation. So some of you people said that this is generic, and you're right. You are very right. However, this requires that both the materials be in the hand and not on the field. So if I were to do this, the only ones that this would work with would be the Lunalights, if we were able to draw this, because we need invoked monster on the field if you want to be able to use the field and either player's graveyard. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, thank you for the call. Cross Attack. Recycling Batteries. 2 copies of Abyss Script Opening Ceremony. White Elephant's Gift. 3 copies of Share the Pain. Spellbook Library of the Crescents. High Speed Re-Level. And the Shield Crush I'm pretty sure this one right here is one that it's available, and this one right here I don't think is. I could be wrong, but I know one of them is available. Token Sunday. Dark Magic Attack. I really want to get Dark Magician, man. I really do. Gotham's Second Call. 6 strike, triple impact. If we were able to get more of our 6 samurai cards out more efficiently, this would be an amazing card to use. Try doing it. Doesn't really work, unfortunately. Grave Digger Ghoul. We have 2 of those. Magical Mallet. Burst Stream of Destruction. AI Love Fusion. Gladiator Beast Respite. Branded Bond. Over Destiny. Level Up. Secret Password. Clear New World. Power Bond. Evil Eye Remergence. Ghostrick Shot. Spell Gear. Iron Call. Stamping Destruction. We have, I think, only one of these available. 1 or 2 that are available, because we do have extras. Adamantipator Friends. Lightwave Tuning. Branded Fusion. I really want to use this card. Like, really. Photon Hand. Release Restraint. Guts of Steel. Mesmeric Control. Ancient Gear Factory. Surface. Union Attack. Spell Reproduction. Molten Conduction Field. Beast Rage. 1,000 Knives. I really want Dark Magician. Leo Drake's Mane. Adamantipator Signs. Buljin Regalia the Mirror. Zone. The Flute of Summoning Dragon's not available. Neither is Back to Square One or the Fusion Substitutes. These are all from the Power of the Dragon structure deck. Numeron Calling. Harpy's Feather Rest. Kawaki Ring. Spell Power Grasp. Evolution Burst. This is a card I definitely could have thrown in because we have Cyber Dragon, but it's up to you guys now. Pot of Generosity. Ice Jade Manifestation. Harmonic Waves. Harpy Lady Phoenix Formation. Hypernova Burst. Ancient Rules. Delta Attacker. Toy Parade. Gladiator's Return. Cyberdark Impact. 2 copies of Fusion of Fire. This is for the Salamangreat Fusion, which we can't use just yet. And here's the Lunalite Fusion. We can use this. We can use it. But that's up to you guys. Griffin's Feather Duster. Assault Teleport. This card is not available, unfortunately. Reptilian Poison. Psychic Feel Zone. I'm getting tired, guys. Shadow Tune. Last Hope of Nephthys. Iron Core of Kawakimaru. Absorb Fusion. Fusion Deployment. This... Okay, we can use this with the Cyber Dragon Fusion. My goodness. Oh. Why didn't I remember this? Why didn't I... Oh my gosh. Okay, it's fine. Discroaking. Fusion Destiny. We could theoretically put this card in if we actually had Destiny Hero monsters. We have a Fusion Dominance, but we can't use this one because we don't have any Destiny Heroes in deck, so yeah. The Secret of the Bandit. Draconection. This creepy little punk. Mask Change. Pot of Riches. 2 copies of Blustering Winds. Parallel Twister. The Smashing Ground and the Unexpected Die, I believe, are not available. Maybe Parallel Twister isn't either. I can't remember what these ones actually. Yeah, these last 4, I'm not sure. But that is all for the normal spells. We're almost done. We're just on to the traps now. Good news is we can start out with the counter traps, which we do not have a lot of. So, Fright for March. 2 copies of Mind Over Matter, but we need sidekicks. Vanquish Soul Calamity Caesar. Then Exterio's Fang. Zephra Divine Strike. 2 copies of Tearlament's Crime. Yeah. Magispector Tempest. 2 copies of Orcus Crescendo. And this is why I said if we only had a single main deck Orcus card, we could use Orcustrion along with this, and we'd have such... Oh, it'd be so good. Some for the future, though. Gradle Combat. Morphtronic Force Field. 2 copies of Dream Mirror Oniomancy. Assault Counter. Adamancipator Resonance. Wiretap. Xyz Reflect. Spell Stopping Statue. And Chaos Trap Hole. That is going to be it for the counter traps. Now we on to the continuous traps, which we have quite a few more of. Okay, we're almost there. 2 copies of True King's Return. Pixie Ring. Stellar Nova Wave. Forge a New Future. Frank Kid's Plan. Obliterate. Nightmare Wheel. Lunalite Serenade Dance. Tyrant's Tummy Ache. DD Reroll. Limits Reverse. The First Monarch. Lone Wolf. Glorious Illusion. The Eye of Truth. 2 copies of Ninjutsu Art of Transformation. Nordic Relic Svalin. Machine King 3000 BC. Megalith Emergence. Megalith Promotion. Branded Beast. Dark Contract with the Witch. Embodiment of Apophis. Escalation of the Monarchs. Swamp Mirror. Loop of Destruction. Light Imprisoning Mirror. Token Stampede. Ooh. Stardust Wish. Springen's Interluder. Tyrant's Throes. The Monarchs Erupt. Birthright. Seal of Wickedness. AIQ. Orchestrated Core. Eternal Soul. Yes, I know, we need Dark Magician. Tuner's Scheme. Amorphage Lysis. Howl of the Wild. Phantom Knight's Sword. Armor Ninjutsu Art of Freezing. Blind Destruction. Magician's Combination. Gradle Parasite. And the Call of the Haunted is a part of one of the structure decks, so we cannot use it. Okay, this is it. This is it. The last bit that we have to grind through, and that's just all the traps. We're almost done. We're so close. We got this. Okay. Power Up Adapter. It's for Morphtronics. Stonehenge Methods. Twilight Eraser. Super Junior Confrontation. Damage Translation. Level Conversion Lab. Double Tag Team. 2 copies of Fish Rain. 2 copies of Tribe Drive. 1 Sprite Double Cross. Alpha Summon. Dream Mirror Fantasy. Gotham's Emergency Call. Marenses Current. Arcana Call. Switch points. 2 copies of Attack and Receive. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay. Alien Brain. Wall of Disruption. Attack Reflector Unit. Bad Luck Blast. Blooming of the Darkest Rose. Eternal Chaos. The Phantom Knights of Mist Claws. Absolute End. Magical Musket Desperado. Curse of Aging. Rainstorm. Parallel Section. 2 copies of Overcapacity. Enma's Judgment. Secret Blast. Wait a moment. I skipped over an entire line. Heretic Seal of Banishment. Mathmech Superfactorial. Evil Twin Challenge. Liberty at Last. Born from Draconis. Warrock Big Blow. We did the Secret Blast. Dragon Maid Tidying. Psychic Double. Shield Spear. TGX3DX2. DDD Different Dimension Derby. Miracle Restoring. 2 copies of Infestation Wave. 2 copies of High Rate Draw. Psy Curse. Vendread Reorigin. Monster Rebirth. Dimension Wall. Memory Loss. Sulfurcord Musica. Network Trap Hole. 2 copies of Reckoned Power. Break the Destiny. Tachyon Chaos Hole. Weed Out. Rika Sheet. 2 of those, actually. Set Uppercut. That guy gets hurt a lot. Shiranui Style Swallows Slash. Mamamaki. Equip Shot. Defense Draw, which we have 3 of. And I'm wondering if we... okay, I'm going to have to look into that one. But Defense Draw. It looks like we have 3 of them. We might only have 1. I don't know. A Faint Plan. Okay, Red Eyes Burn, which we have 2 of. Shield Handler. Dark Horizon. Cubic Ascension. Marincess Cascade. Legacy of Yada Garasu. Eliminating the League. Armored Glass. Disturbance Strategy. Disarmament. Subsurface Stage Divers. 2 copies of Regretful Rebirth. The Ring of Destruction, Threatening Roar are not available. They're part of the structure deck. Witch's Strike. Void Trap Hole. Telepathic Power. Battle of Teleportation. Dark Fall. Call of the Reaper. Dual Avatar Return. Solar Ray. Super Soldier Rebirth. Shadow of Eyes. Booby Trap E. 2 copies of Screams of the Branded. Gleipnir, the Fetters of Fenrir. Preta Planning. Remote Rebirth. Updraft. Reversal of Fate. Battle of the Elements. Hero Ring. The Forces of Darkness. Call of the Grave. Raid Raptor Replica. Amazement Family Faces. Crop Circles. Divine Relic Mjolnir. White Hole. Kozaki's Self-Destruct Button. Magispector Tornado. Hidden Spellbook. Scrap Iron Statue. Lineage of Destruction. Spiritual Water Art Aoi. Spiritual Light Art Hijiri. Abyss Storm. 2 copies of Dark Renewal. Ceasefire. Supernatural Regeneration. Survival's End. Heroic Retribution Sword. Mutant Cry. Photon Time Stop. Gradle Split. Marenses Circulation. Lunalite Reincarnation Dance. Thunder Dragon's 100 Thunders. Ghostrick Break. Pendulum Reborn. Nordic Relic Majingjord. Yangzing Brutality. And these last cards here are all part of the structure decks. That is it. That is the last of the cards that I have. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Okay, that is it. I did this all in one sitting. I am so tired. I've been sitting here for way too long, just reading card names. Okay, this is up to you guys now. I've done it. I've done the part. It's now up to you. Build the deck however you wish. Throw in things together. Talk and discuss. I don't care. This is your guys' deck. Well, some of you are going to disagree. Some of you are going to agree with certain cards going in. You guys need to be the ones to figure it out. Work together to make this deck. If you have any questions, ask me in the comments below. Any card that I have mentioned that is available, which is almost all of them, is available to play. And like I've said, if it goes over 60, then I'll put down to 60. If it's less than 40, I'll go up to 40. This is up to you guys. Now, some of you might even put in other comments, like, gotta have a maximum. You guys can say whatever you want. This is your deck. You're building it. And I won't be able to do the next video until I get this deck built, okay? That's the plan. That's what I'm hoping to do. So that way we can move forward with your guys' deck moving forward for at least the next few episodes, and maybe adjust it from there. However, I'm going to leave it at that. This video is already way too long as it is. I will be seeing you all in the next one. So until next time, guys, take care.